It is I, the truth of your being. Allow your hearts to be full. As the walls fall down, it is understood. This fear of the unknown, this fear of all that has been hidden from humanity. It is available now. Anything that you choose to know about who you are, and all that is possible as a spiritual being, an energy being, a light being, a sound being in form. You have had literally no idea who you are for centuries upon centuries. You are coming to this intersection more fully in the days to come, whereby you will feel the unknown pressing in. This unknown wants to know you. From the perspective of all that was hidden or laid aside or put aside, such as this voice, this consciousness. We are reaching through now. As the walls are crumbling or thinning, and in some cases disappearing completely, we reach through where the openings are. We come through hearts that are grounded on earth. There is nothing profound to say. There is no convincing. There is no agenda. We simply arrive in hearts that are open so that we may broadcast to all who are drawn to feeling wisdom. All who are drawn to the living waters. All who are thirsty and will accept the eternal cup. Of the life force energy. All that has been previously cut off from your awareness. It is here and it is pouring through. What does it pour through? It pours through the opening in hearts, individual hearts. who have been born into this existence to deliver. These changes, these transformations, these awakenings occur within. Individual hearts. This liquid is being made available through a dedication by many. We speak to those. You know who you are. We ask that you remember in those times of confusion and chaos that you were born into. That you were born to change and shift and transform. We ask that you simply remember the vibration of this love. Whenever there is even a hint of feeling off balance, bring this known vibration now to you, into your hearts, into your bodies. Vibrate with the mother, with the earth. For you are the anchors of this love. You are the demonstrators of this love. You are the crew for the mothership, Earth. Perhaps you have only had hints of what it is that you can offer. That is all right. There is a reason for why this has not been completely defined. For we needed to be in this moment, on this particular threshold. To define it more. If this had been defined even just a week ago, more laid out and well defined and outlined, your purpose, it would have gone unnoticed for the most part. This is a very carefully crafted equation. And you have all been very patient. We appreciate your trust in this love. In these coming segments of time, you will feel more definition. You will be moved again, if necessary. You will find yourself in the presence of others like yourself. You will receive and be activated by the particular data that is within their radius. And it will help fill in the blanks. You are all familiar with the blanks, not fully understanding what this is all about. Still feeling the love and the support. From Source. So the purification was necessary in order to perceive beyond the walls, beyond the construct that you have been circling within. And now we are here. And we encourage you to surrender and move into the directions that most fill you with passion, even though there may be missing pieces or seemingly not enough data to make choices. Certainly not as much mirroring and validation as was before in your old construct. So you are stepping into a time period where you are relying more on the energy and the communion to guide you, and less on what the old construct provided for you, especially in making choices, new choices now. For some of you, in confusion at this time, it is simply because you have not fully released the ways in which you made choices within the construct. Release the past. Be willing to see yourself and feel yourself standing on a new earth, one that is more representative of the energies that you call God or Source or Creator, all that is, Great Spirit. And allow these energies to show you that you are home on this earth. And allow new streams of data to arrive in new ways that aren't necessarily familiar, perhaps familiar when you describe your special experiences, your mystical experiences, your dreams, your visions. So these are streams that in the past interrupted your reality at the time and showed you that there were more resources for you to live your life, to expand, and to share this light, this glory with others around you in the ways that you are inspired to do. So now, what used to be glimpses is here to be you. We understand that this may not make sense to many, but to some that we speak to directly, you understand. The confusion at this time is simply not having the infrastructure that you are accustomed to live your daily lives. And this infrastructure, just as in America, is crumbling, falling away. That is a reflection of what is occurring within many of you. The old patterns, the old maze, the old loops of what you became comfortable within and what you accepted as life is too small for you now. And there is a point when you realize that you can no longer put on the clothing of the past and have it feel good and feel that it represents you. There is a point in your growth where you step across the threshold in your nakedness and trust that you will be clothed. With all that you need. With what represents the true you. Do not be afraid. The more that you are able to consciously see this and understand this and experience it, the more clear it will become. So the level of trust at this timing has been great. This is understood and this is appreciated. You will now begin to find each other. To reflect to each other this new self, new reality. There is a separation occurring for many of you. Whereby it was important to live the lives together to support each other. In the old structures, in the old ways. You did this the best you could. As you each individually move through your own growth, your own enlightenment and awakening. It may feel like separation, but truly, there is no such thing. It is all unified. It is all one. It is simply at times a conflict in intention for this specific reality. So it is not personal. It is simply at this stage those who have been together, whether that be couple or groups, communities, if the intentions are not in alignment, not from an outer story, but rather from the inner soul, purpose and intention. If they are not in alignment, not in harmony, there will be the separation. This may be temporary. In some cases. Everything depends on the individual and the crucible within. In these times now. Meaning, will the overall intention, soul intention to awaken and to begin to live the life in truth and grace, to live the life wholly. These decisions are being made now. And it is not between couples or groups to work this out. It is between your heart and the heart of Creator. This alignment, this awakening to this stream of grace will determine the rest of your lives in physical form. It is all love. There are no wrong choices or right. It is simply your willingness to give this the attention so that you may hear, feel, and be reminded of your original intent. On earth and with earth, we thank you for your presence now, so that we may meet and create anew. It is time. Good day.